Bum, 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 bum. I can't do it anymore. Welcome to Nerdy Popcorn,
where the popcorn is always nerdy!
Indeed. Okay, so we're now gonna, today, talk about movies we have seen in this last year of awesome. I feel like we should start with your new personal favorite, Into the Storm. Rant away, my friend, rant away.
It's like Twister.
This child grew up on Twister, I grew up on Jurassic Park. You see where this becomes a problem.
Oh, the nerdy shit that comes from our brains. Into the Storm is basically a revamped, highly entertaining with great effects version of Twister.
The only thing that popped in my head, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. In Twister, God rubbed his finger across the land and said, "Oh, that smelled bad." Came back and Into the Storm wiped his whole palm across the way.
Well, let's just get rid of the rest of that. And we all know it's true. That movie just blew my mind when they when they mentioned this bad pun. When they first introduced this movie or said, "Hey, we're gonna make this," I was like, did someone hear me crying about how we need a new Twister movie? That it doesn't have stupid sharks in it.
No Sharknado. Burn that shit. If
Burn
that's
it
possible.
with fire. I will
That would be
make it
interesting.
possible.
Dry out the sharks and burn them alive. I know you love sharks, but that movie just needs to go.
I'm sorry, it just ruined my life. I love sharks and I love tornadoes, but you do not cross the combinations.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
That's like Sharktopus. Why would you do it? Why?
That's wrong.
Anyway, back to topic.
It's beautiful though, because they have all the nerdiness of scientists going storm chasing tornadoes, and there's the one in this movie, there's the one person, the lady I believe, she is like, it's all about the science, and there's the other guy and he's like, no, it's all about your gut feeling. And I'm sitting there going, that is true, because our person who usually watches our Doppler and the person who's driving the truck is like constantly at war with each other. Because he's like, no, from what I'm seeing on the ground is completely different from what you're seeing on the Doppler, which is usually kind of what's happening.
She chases tornadoes in her free time, by the way.
Yes.
That's... Her car has played tag with a tractor. That was a fun one to try and explain.
Yeah, the tornado wanted to play too, but we said no. But anyways, isn't a fabulous movie if you like Twister. Because it's like, some people say the storyline made no sense. I think it made sense because you're watching shit go down and eventually it comes to a point and you're like, whoa!
That was a pretty damn big point.
It was a big point. It
was
was
a
a
huge
giant
point.
F5 point.
That wasn't enough. I swear to God, that thing had to be like an F8. If they even have those. Well, they don't right now, but if you could.
Super tornado.
From hell on steroids with crack.
It was beautiful though. The point is, the movie was great, and I'm not good at keeping my rants on track because I tend to get sidelined.
Shiny objects distract us. Woo!
But anyways, if you haven't seen the movie and you love Twister, go watch it.
Into the Storm. Alright, your next favorite. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow, good job, Megan.
That was horrible. I was actually trying to do the hooked on a feeling. Do.
I can't sing while I'm laughing, by the way. It just
I'm
doesn't
pretty sure that's a
well.
physical impossibility for most people.
I know. I started laughing as I was singing this all. Marvel has just thrown up their innards across everyone. It's like, here, have our universe. And I love it, because Star-Lord is amazing.
Star-Lord, if I were a man and I had been kidnapped as a child, that would be me. It's kind of sad.
I am Groot.
You didn't say that right, but okay. Anyway, if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, I sincerely recommend it.
Especially if you're a Marvel fan.
Yes. And every time you see a man with a prosthetic leg from that movement on, you will not be able to look at them and not laugh.
Rocket.
Speaking of,
Rocket.
I had a funny thing happen to me while I was at work one day. I work at a hospital now. Heck yeah! I was in the ER taking something to someone, and a nurse comes walking out of one of the rooms with a man's leg. And it took everything in my power not to just fall over on the floor right then and there laughing hysterically. Because in the background I heard another nurse go, "Why does she have that man's leg?" And all I could think of was
Why do you
Rocket
need his leg?
and his escape plan. And the way he said, "I will require this, and that man's leg." That is all I could think of. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
The music's beautiful from it, too.
It is. They use some of the true, awesome, not exactly oldies, but good music from a previous era.
They're oldies but goodies.
Like the Pina Colada song. Do you like pina coladas?
And the Hooked on a Feeling song.
Yeah, that too. Or Spirit in the Sky. All sorts of good ones like that.
And the dance-off is the best part of it.
The dance-off, yes. He completely distracts one of the people.
It's called distracting.
I'm distracting you, turd blossom. Yes.
By the way, that is a new word you can use around little kids. Instead of
Turd
calling
blossom.
someone a shithead, you can always call them a turd blossom.
Let that put a beautiful, beautiful image in your head.
A turd blossoming from the ground.
That's one way to look at it.
Anyways.
What was I saying? We saw those movies on the same day.
Yes, we did.
That was interesting.
That was when you had your little splurge with the quarter machine.
God. So, I have this addiction that I've had for a very long time, and do really well at avoiding. You know those little machines where you can put 2 quarters in and it pops out a little sticker in a cardboard thing and you can open it and there's your little sticker? And they have them in series.
She collected, what was it?
17.
Yeah, 17 of them.
Yep, just popped 2 quarters in, popped out my sticker until I made sure I had all 17.
Mm-hmm.
See, I did that once at another place, realized it was an addiction. That's my version of gambling. And made sure it wouldn't happen again. Until my friend pointed this particular slot machine out.
I'm sorry, I just wanted the shiny sticker.
Well, she got the shiny sticker.
One day I'll show you a picture of the back of my laptop.
Shiny stickers! Yes, yes, indeed.
Anyways.
I feel like we're not going to be able to make these other movies fit within the next 2 minutes. So let's just ramble about random shiz. Oh, Star-Lord Cup. I have a Star-Lord Cup now. Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I didn't write that down.
You didn't!
That's
Blasphemy!
No, I was going to. But then you called me and I heard my ringtone, which is, "This is a ringtone." So pick up the phone. Better hurry up before they hang up. Unless it's a call you don't want it all. I think you're gonna have to check voicemail. Speaking of voicemails, I have the funniest damn thing. So, I donate blood on a regular basis because
popcorn.
I have a mini hero in me. And this woman obviously didn't understand what my voice message thing is. I say, "Leave your meep at the beep" for my voicemail. This is her reply.
Andrea with United Blood Services. Hello? Hello? Somebody brought cupcakes?
See, I got that when I was at work, and it took everything in my power not to die right then and there. That was a beautiful day, my friend.
I killed Rudolph.
You bitch! So on that horrible note of my friend destroying Rudolph on her computer, this is Nerdy Popcorn. We'll be signing off.
Keep popping, yo.